Do you ever get the sense that your cat is checking up on you? You've been sitting here at your desk, minding your own business, catching up on your favorite educational cat videos for hours, and 5 times already your kitty has come in to see what you're doing. Why don't they stay long enough to play or get petted? And when you try following them out of the room, they don't seem to be leading you anywhere. It's not dinner time, the water dish is full, and the litter box is clean. What do they want from you? What more can one cat parent do? Well, your kitty doesn't just see you as a cat parent. Their relationship with you is complex and multifaceted. As a result, they see you in a variety of different ways. In this video, we're going to look at the roles you play in your kitty's life and why they may feel compelled to check up on you. Territory. Cats are incredibly territorial creatures. You've heard the saying, a man's house is his castle. Well, your kitty sees themselves as less of a king and more of a god-emperor. Nothing gets in or out of your home without their knowing about it, and they take that responsibility very seriously. As a person who lives in your home, you are also part of your cat's territory. You may have even noticed them claiming you as such. This is usually done by rubbing their head against your body, which releases a scent from special glands on your kitty's cheeks, allowing them to mark you as a part of their territory and to signal to invading other cats that you are their human and nobody else's. Protector. Do you remember when you were a little kid and you used to lie awake at night, listening to the tree branches tap against your window and imagining there were monsters hiding under your bed or waiting in your closet? Do you remember how comforting it was at those moments to hear your parents talking in the other room or to catch sight of them watching TV on your way to the bathroom? To your cat, you now play the same role as your parents did when you were a kid, keeping them safe from the monsters. You might not think there's much to fear from monsters inside your home, but then your parents probably would have said the same thing when you were a kid. To a prey animal like a cat, a lot of things can seem scary: thunderstorms, car alarms, dogs walking by the house, the kids playing loudly in the neighbor's yard. Checking in on you helps give your kitty reassurance, letting them know that you're still there and you're available to fight off any monsters who might attack them. Entertainer. Humans have historically kept cats mainly as working animals to catch the mice that would come into our homes and steal our food. But since we invented extermination services and started keeping our food in sealed-off fridges instead of mouse-infested pantries, that function has become less important. Instead, most modern cat parents prefer to keep our pets as companion animals to keep us company and to entertain us. But did you ever think that you play basically the same role for your kitty? Maybe you're not doing anything interesting at the moment, but a bored cat might come in and out of your room multiple times during the day just in case you suddenly decide that work is boring and you'd much prefer to be dangling a bit of string or randomly handing out cat food. Manager. Although cats are generally seen as solitary animals, they do in fact have a kind of social structure, albeit not as rigid as dogs. Feral cats who don't have people to look after them will often form colonies centered around a common food source or shelter. These cats will show dominance over each other through grooming. If one cat grooms another on the top of the head, that means that cat is inferior to them on the social hierarchy. But wait, you may be thinking, I always pet my cat on the top of their head. Of course you do. Cats have adorable little faces that practically beg to be petted. But from your fur baby's perspective, by doing that, you've basically taken up the position of head of household. No matter how much it might feel like the other way around when you're running around cleaning litter boxes and serving up cat food, they keep checking in on you for the same reason that you might keep in regular contact with your boss at work. They're checking that you don't need them to do anything. Alien. Imagine if instead of leaving home and going to college or getting a job, when you reached adulthood, you were abducted by aliens and taken to a strange place with strange rules. You're fed, played with, and provided with shelter, but you also have to put up with the aliens randomly picking you up and squeezing you every now and again or taking videos of you comically falling off furniture and posting them online. This is basically what happened to your cat when you adopted them. And just like a human would be in that situation, cats can get very curious about the strange ways of their abductors. Kid. One of the more alien things that humans do that puzzles our kitties is sleeping. You might think that's weird, cats sleep all the time, right? That's almost true. Cats can sleep up to 16 hours a day, twice the recommended human amount of 8 hours. And how many of us manage to meet that target? But they don't do it in one big block. Most humans have either a monophasic or biphasic sleep pattern, meaning that we either get all our sleep in one night or we get most of our sleep at night and then have a nap later in the day. By comparison, Cats are polyphasic, meaning that they sleep in fits and starts. To them, sleeping in one block is really weird. Parents who are watching might be familiar with the experience of checking on their kids at night to make sure that they're okay. Well, if your kitty keeps coming into your room at night, it's for the same reason. You're engaging in your weird nightly sleep ritual, and even if they don't understand, they still want to make sure you're okay. Love. You love your kitty, so maybe when they're doing one of their regular check-ins, you get a bit excited, stop what you're doing, say hi, maybe give them some pets or even offer a treat if they stay long enough. You may not realize that in doing this, you could be falling right into your fur baby's trap. Many cats have discovered the truth of the phrase, treat them mean to keep them keen. If you keep giving them treats and affection whenever they pop in and out of your room, then they'll keep doing it. You're essentially rewarding the behavior. This isn't to say you should stop doing it, however. What cat parent doesn't feel the need to reward their kitty?
Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe.